Hey everyone, I hope you guys are enjoying Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak and whichever platform you're choosing to play it on. And today I wanted to go over the fact that Capcom finally decided to drop one of the event quests with the best rewards available that we were going to get as part of the 5th free title update. This is something that players have been waiting for pretty much since the 5th free title update was teased all the way back probably at the beginning of last month, and we finally ended up getting the best reward that I think is possible to get specifically for this unique free title update. But since it is part of the weekly event quest, all you need to do is make your way down to a Steelworks or an Elgato, speak to the courier cat, go all the way down to the add-ons options, and claim anything that's labeled in white. This, of course, is currently live on the Nintendo Switch and PC Steam, but of course, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC Windows players will be able to get their hands on this probably around early July. So once you do claim everything that's labeled in white, one of those event quests will be a hunting quest and a dual threat event quest, which is something that Capcom also teased on a separate occasion on their social media channels, called Animals Crossing. Of course, they're trying to tie in and do a little cutesy Animal Crossing reference there, but at the same time, they are letting you know that you're going to be hunting 2 Scorn Magnamallows in the Forlorn Arena. Now, if you had been paying attention to my previous leaks videos, you already know that the reason why this specific quest was something that players have been waiting for is for the specific armor rewards, which we're going to be talking about in a second. Now, as far as the quest is concerned, because you are dealing with it in the arena, you don't necessarily have to go hunt these 2 bad boys. One of them will be available, at the very least, will be up, where you'll still be like trying to kill it while the other one spawns. I think the timer is probably about 1.5 to 2 minutes. It seems like the second one spawns relatively quickly, so there is a pretty good chance, especially if you don't have a very good team setup, that the first one and the second one are going to be roaming about a little bit, and you're going to have both of them attacking all at once. But thankfully for me specifically, the only 2 times that I had to do this quest, I basically got a pretty good team and we're able to take them down relatively quickly. They don't have higher health, they don't have higher resistances, they don't do necessarily any higher damage, but you will of course have to keep your eyes peeled for that triple tail kind of like beam attack that of course Scorn Magnamallow is known for, since it will kind of combo you into death, and caught up in a corner, you're not going to be able to escape that. So the quest in and of itself is relatively straightforward. Focus on those front paws, the face. I saw a couple of people going after the tail. Those are all weak spots. This thing will go down relatively fast. We're kind of hoping that Primordial Manzano also has a lot of weak spots in the same way that Scorn Magnamallow did when it was originally dropped. A lot of people expected it to be a little bit of a tougher encounter, but of course, ultimately, because it has so many weak spots and relatively easy spots for Blade Masters to be able to reach, it never really became that much of a trouble monster or a trouble encounter. So since you do have 2 of them, once you take both of them down, do keep your eyes peeled for the quest rewards tab. This will be of course the 3rd tab from top to bottom. This will be the last green row, and you're looking for a rarity 10 question mark item called Heavenly Silk. You are going to need 5 of these, because you're going to need them of course to craft the armor pieces for the upcoming armor set. The description simply reads: a beautiful bright thread that can be used for forging exquisite layer armor. And of course, that layered armor they're talking about is of course the Blood Malice armor set. Now sadly, this one only has a layered option. There is no actual like stats versions of this armor set. They keep doing that thing of like, one armor set comes with stats and a layered option, and then the other 2 are just layered options. Each of the last 3 free title updates have followed that same pattern, so we expect a bonus update as well to continue that pattern going forward. I've already spoken about in a separate video for all of the event quests that we're going to get for that specific update, and plenty of them will be featuring a couple of armor sets as well, which we don't necessarily know the names of, but we know that they will have some armor rewards in that way. Now, as far as the Blood Malice armor set, this is that commemorative armor set that Capcom teased heading into the 5th free title update, they put a couple of screenshots of it, pretty much telling hunters to keep your eyes peeled specifically for this armor set, because it is a commemoration armor set from Komura Village and Elgato joining forces together to pretty much fight off the monster invasions and the monster attacks. So lore-wise, there's a lot tied specifically to this Blood Malice armor set, but sadly, like I said, it is just a layered option. For each one of the pieces, though, you are going to need one of those Heavenly Silk. This is why you're going to need five of them. I thankfully got 3 the first time, I believe 2 the second time around. So, but there is a chance you're probably going to end up getting 1 or 2, and you're going to have to do it more than 2 to 3 times. Now, for the headpiece, you're going to need the Blood Malice Scarf. You're going to need the Fellwing, Malsano Fellwing, and you're also going to need, I believe it's 20 or 6 points worth of Amatsu parts. So if you haven't necessarily been farming Amatsu, you probably are going to have to go ahead and do that, since you're going to be needing some Amatsu parts for the scarf. When it comes to the garb, this would be the chest piece. You're going to need some Marceno parts, I believe some shards, but you're also going to need 6 points worth of Amatsu pieces. So of course, if you have been once again farming Amatsu, you're going to need those as well. The Blood Malice gauntlets require, of course, Malzeno Magnum Malo, Scorn Magnum Malo pieces to start out, but of course more Amatsu pieces to be able to craft it, 6 points, and no different for the Obi, this would be the waist, and lastly for the Griefs, the pants themselves, which are really nice. They look kind of like the Rajang, Furious Rajang pants, and essentially when you're done crafting your armor set, you're going to have your brand new Shinobi Blood Malice armor set. This thing looks great. I know the scarf is going to be really popular. I know the pants are going to be really popular. The chest piece looks great. The waist, maybe the gloves are probably the weakest part. It certainly looks like a very good mixture, or an upgraded version of the Komura original armor set that we got at the start of base Monster Hunter Rise. And it certainly stands out in the song. So I'm a big fan of this one. Players have been waiting for this armor set to be dropped. Again, sadly, it's only a layered option. It doesn't necessarily have any sort of stats or anything like that, and I think they could have done a little bit better with them giving us some actual armors with skills, which is something that a lot of players want to be able to see. But I understand their reasoning to do that. They want to give all new armor sets unique skills, and maybe just a random event quest armor set is not something they're going to be focusing on too much. But that's pretty much all the information that I have for you guys today. I do want to quickly tease one of the upcoming videos that I'm going to have for this weekend. I'm going to be talking about the Risen Shigaru Magala new attacks. A lot of information is going to be available in that video, so I'm certainly excited for that video to go live within the next few days. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.